It's day 23 of Too Long Didn't Scroll, the YouTube show and podcast for all those who may not want to get their daily news fix by endlessly scrolling through the newsfeed every day. Instead of that, try this show instead, where you can listen to a quick 5-minute summary of everything that happened in the world from the previous day. Keep on top of world events and find out what happened on any day you have in mind. Links to all show resources are in the description. So, we now dive into February 11th of 2023. Starting in the country of Peru, which has been struggling against many internal political and social crises, one of which stems from protesters demonstrating for the release of disgraced and now criminally charged former president Pedro Castillo. One other internal crisis Peru has been facing, however, is an armed conflict between the Peruvian government and a Maoist armed guerrilla group called the Shining Path, also called the Communist Party of Peru. The insurgency this group has waged against the government has raged on since 1982. The violence has quieted down significantly starting in 2000, though attacks and clashes between the two factions still occasionally occur. Like today, when an ambush reportedly perpetrated by the Path led to the deaths of at least 7 officers of the Peruvian National Police. While the Path's involvement has yet to be confirmed, the attack has occurred in a region of Peru with a high level of cocaine production and trafficking, and attacks by armed bandits and insurgents such as those aligned with the Shining Path. Moving on over to the country of Canada, it appears the presence of unidentified large flying objects making their way across the country, as well as the United States, has still yet to die down, after a Chinese surveillance balloon floated across North America in January, and another unidentified flying object was shot down over Alaska just yesterday. This time, this object was described as a small, cylindrical-shaped object. Knowledge on its origins or purpose is yet to come, though as of today, on the orders of Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, who was also one of the leaders who authorized the shooting down of the object observed yesterday, an American F-22 Raptor of NORAD shot down the cylindrical object over the Canadian territory of Yukon, making it the third object to have been shot down by American forces after a string of others. The Canadian military will soon be leading an operation to recover the debris and identify the object's origin and purpose. This news also comes with another identified object having apparently been identified over the American state of Montana by NORAD and the Federal Aviation Administration. The confirmation of its location has yet to be reported. We now bring ourselves over to the country of Turkey, which continues to struggle among the fallout from the catastrophic series of earthquakes in Turkey and Syria on February 6th. Several countries have paid condolences and sent humanitarian aid to the two countries, where search, rescue, and salvage operations take place with much difficulty due to the country's harsh terrain. One such gesture of such humanitarian aid has been extended from neighboring Armenia, which has had historically chilly relations with Turkey ever since Armenia's independence in 1991. Particularly due to the Ottoman Empire's role in and Turkey's present denial of the Armenian genocide. Armenia closed their border after Turkey supported enemy Azerbaijan during the Nagorno-Karabakh War. Though in recent years, things may be looking up as certain embargoes are lifted. As of today, Armenia and Turkey have both reopened their border temporarily for the first time in decades to allow the passage of humanitarian aid convoys due to Turkey to assist in search, rescue, and rebuilding operations in the affected areas. Turkish officials have since thanked Armenia for the gesture, which Armenian officials responded to by saying they were happy to have been able to assist. In other news, 4 soldiers in the Philippines have been killed after a gunman opened fire on the barracks before being shot dead in Cagayan de Oro, and the 2022 FIFA Cup World Cup has concluded, with the Spanish Real Madrid winning against the Saudi Arabian club Al Hilal with a record 5-3.